The book, The Untethered Soul, is one of my favorite books. It's written by a man called Michael Singer. And this morning as I was walking to work, I was listening a little bit of it, or rather to it, on Audible. And something really stuck out, and it was this phrase, "Everything will be all right when you are all right with everything." And I really like that. I think for anyone whose mind has ever started going crazy, or for anyone who's been afraid or been, dealing with anything in life, which really means all of us, I think it's probably hard sometimes to think, oh, well, how can I be okay with everything? But I've discovered, in fact, that it is possible. And one thing that helps me tremendously is meditation. Just slowing down doesn't mean I have to be a monk unless I want to be. It doesn't mean I have to sit for hours every day. It means minutes to just sit down, slow down, and find a way to just be okay with all the thoughts, the good ones, the bad ones, and everything in between. Somehow when you're okay with everything, you realize that it's not so much that things are good or bad, they just are, and they can pass through you. I was leaving the house this morning and I was wearing really high heels, and I was cognizant of the fact that I had to be careful or else I was going to trip. And then I thought about falling and how when we fall, we tend to grab onto something, a railing, or we tend to put our arm out or something. And then often, the more we grab onto things, the more we pull them down with us. It's the same thing with our mind. When our mind just kind of starts going out of control, it starts pulling onto anything and everything and kind of pulling it down with it. And I think that if you're going to fall, dragging other things down with you, other people down with you, other ideas, doesn't really help. What does help is slowing it down, taking a breath, and perhaps finding a few minutes in the day to realize that everything is okay. Just a matter of perspective.